Barkley went right at him. And then with referee Arthur McCanny Jr. Asking or demanding that Barkley keep the punches up, it may have given Olajide a little time to regroup.
I think he was stung, Olajide, but not hurt. He got hit at the same time he threw a punch, tripped over his legs, got up in pretty good condition, and of course Iran threw everything but the building at him. A little bit of time given by the referee might have helped, but it looked like Olajide was in control of his senses.
Barkley has not been a fierce knockout puncher. 27 fights, 14 knockouts. He's won 23 and lost 4, and this is a Barkley crowd for the most part. They've been chanting Barkley, and now he's succeeding with the jab. Again, Olajide lost his balance.
Olajide's legs look like they've lost all resilience. Of course, he's been getting hit pretty hard. There has been some talk in New York that both of these are shot fighters. Their legs are doing tricks on them. Certainly Iran is not shot, but it does look like Olajide's legs are not working.
I say check the shoes.
Or the soles. S-O-U-L.
Halfway point, round 3. Iran Barkley put Michael Olajide down in the second round. And again connects with a left hook behind the head.
Olajide has got to settle down. This has got into wildness. He's trying to get wild with him. He's just getting hurt by Iran. He's got to settle down his boxing and movement and let Iran run out of gas a little bit. Right now he's fighting. Iran Barkley's fight. It's almost as if it's an overreaction to everybody in New York saying you're gun shy, you're a sissy, you're not coming up, and he's trying to show that he can take a punch and come back. Boy, that could be a mistake.
Meanwhile, Barkley taking chances with the lunging right and left. Olajide has fought twice since dropping that 15-round decision. Frank Tate for the IBF middleweight crown. It was back in October of '87 in Vegas. Since then, a knockout of Frankie Owens in 6, and he won that impressive performance, although taking the decision over Cecil Pettigrew.
These are two middleweights that want to end it all with one punch. These guys are every punch is a zinger here.
And we're closing in on the end of round 3. Just a moment ago, between rounds 3 and 4, Michael Olajide's trainer, his dad, Michael Sr., said, "You're the smarter boxer in the ring." He said, "You're in with a gorilla, but you're smarter." And when he said gorilla, I don't think he meant it affectionately either.
Well, he should know he's been in with a few in his long career. Iran Barkley looks like a guy that can't be denied. He looks like a guy that's just confident he's got the number of Olajide. Olajide's got to establish his boxing expertise, his superiority in movement. He's not doing that. He's standing in front of Iran fighting his fight. And of course, he's lost unofficially all 3 rounds on my card.
This is round 4 from the Felt Forum, Madison Square Garden in New York. Live on NBC Sports World. Bob Albert with the fight doctor, Bertie Pacheco. Iran Barkley off to an impressive start. He got into boxing through his sister Yvonne, who did some boxing herself, believe it or not. She made her brother go to the gym in order to get over his fears of dealing with a neighborhood bully. And he has been dealing well here with Michael Olajide. Raising right hand by Barkley. Incidentally, for those who may be interested, Barkley's sister Yvonne had a record of 10 up and 2 down.
One touch set with a 10-foot pole. Iran Barkley has been out jabbing Olajide. Olajide must now pick up his jab and his superiority in speed. That's what his father is telling him. You're the boxer. Don't try to punch with this guy.
Left by Barkley, who followed with the uppercut.
Now he's in trouble. Now his legs in a motion. He's got a long way to go. Big trouble for Olajide now. He's got to hold on. Olajide letting it all lay out. He knows he's got him if he wants him. Iran smiling.
Down to 25 seconds to go in the round. But Barkley comes back. Another good left hook by Olajide. Final seconds of round 4. And Barkley able to rally. He was hurt. Olajide again able to connect as the crowd responds.
Start doing it again. Boxing. The guy's hurt. We're trying to kill him. Set him up. He got 10 rounds to go. More water on him. You heavy? You heavy? You understand?
27-year-old Iran Barkley out of the Bronx, who was having his way against Michael Olajide, was surprised. Olajide landing one out of left field.
It was a perfect counter punch, though. This is a punch on Olajide against the door. Look at the way his legs are just doing numbers on him. He is absolutely incoordinate at this point. But look what happens coming the other way. Just as Barkley throws one, there's the perfectly timed left hook, and down goes Iran Barkley.
And then Olajide looked to pick it up. Barkley smiled at him, and Barkley then came on to round 5.
And if you want to get crazy, try to explain the scoring in this town.
Oh, goes Olajide! Olajide put down for the second time on the bout, and he is hurt.
He's really hurt this time.
And here comes Barkley. Olajide trying to find his legs.
Olajide is really hurt.
We are early in the round. Referee Mercanti trying to decide whether to step in. Olajide cannot get away. That was a desperation attempt. This one is over.
If Barkley would settle down, the referee would stop it.
Barkley throwing everything at Olajide. Officially. In a wild one here at the Belt Forum at Madison Square Garden, Iran Barkley has stopped Michael Olajide in round number 5. It was billed Big Apple bad blood, and it certainly was. Remarks the last couple of weeks prior to the fight carried right up until they stepped between the ropes here this afternoon. And Michael Olajide, who did put Iran Barkley down in round 4, was put down for a second time in round 5, and then just could not keep away from Iran Barkley. That's the knockdown just moments ago in round number 5. And then Olajide tried to stay away, but could not. And this is the conclusion. Referee Arthur McCanny Jr. now stepping between the fighters and halting it. The official time, 1:12 of round 5. And interesting how these two guys who were screaming at each other just before the fight now come to terms. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco, back in New York at the Felt Forum at Madison Square Garden. Moments ago, Iran Barkley stopped Michael the Silk Olajide for the official announcement. Let's go to the ring announcer, Ed Daring.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Arthur Mercanti stops this bout at 1 minute and 12 seconds of the 5th round, and the winner by a TKO, Iran, Barkley.
So Barkley now 24-4, 15 by knockout. Only the second professional loss for Olajide, who was 25-2. And you wonder what is next for Iran Barkley. The WBA middleweight champ is Sambu Kalambe, who yesterday won that clear-cut decision over Mike McCallum. The IBF title holder, Frank Tate. The WBC champ is Thomas Hearns. And Barkley is alongside the fight doctor.
Iran, you said in the dressing room Hart was going to win this. Hart won this?
Well, first I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But what worked for me was hard work and good heart that I have. You know, working hard, and my trainer Al pushing me and working with me hard. But I knew that I could beat him.
Did you think you had him in the second round when he was wobbling all over the place?
Yeah, I felt I had him, you know. I said it's just a matter of time. I just got to just pace myself.
But
Don't get wild.
But then came that shock. You got it.
Yeah.
You win now.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was the shot that came, but it didn't really hurt me. It was just more a surprising shot, you know.
You got him so fast at the beginning of that 5th round that hardly anybody saw that punch. What was that?
It was a left hook.
Did you put everything into it?
Oh, yeah. I knew I could catch him with it. I was going to feint him. I said, let me get on my toes and just feint him and just shoot the left hook real quick. He won't even know it's coming. And that's what I did. That's what we worked on in the gym, and that's what I knew I could beat him with.
All right, this is Al Bolden, the manager. You have to be very happy. What's in store for this young man now?
Well, the manager got to take care of that. Stan Hoffman and his manager. I just want a young man to come back and get the gym and go back to work. He got a lot of talent. People gave up on him.
And
not me.
And
I started fighting one time, and I said, this kid got something. He got hard. And if you give him the little things that you need, he'll be champion.
That's what he's got hard. Thank you very much. Back to Marv Albert at ringside.
All right, Ferdy, we'll be back to talk with Michael Olajide right after we take this break. Back after these messages. Back in New York moments ago, it was Iran Barkley stopping Michael Olajide at 112 of the 5th round, and the silk, Michael Olajide, is with Ferdy.
Tough day in the Big Apple. In the 4th round, you seemed like you had the fight all in your hands to control. You dropped Iran Barkley. You think he was going to get up?
Actually, I knew Iran has a lot of heart. I figured he'd get up, but it just wasn't there. I'm going to have to take a little rest and come back.
When you say it wasn't there, throughout the fight, it looked like you couldn't control your legs well. You were slipping, you were sliding. Even when you didn't get hit, your legs didn't seem like they were working well. What is that?
I don't have any answer to that, Freddie. I don't exactly know what it was, but I did feel weak going into it. I'm going to take a little rest, and believe me, I'll be back.
Maybe we'll come back too soon.
We're also looking at the end of this fight where you get tagged. Do you know what you got tagged with?
I figured it to be a left hook when I was...
That's what he said. Iran said a left hook that you didn't see coming.
I didn't.
And did you think it was stopped in time, or were you upset that it was stopped?
Well, I don't think it looked too good. I mean, the cameras are on, and my legs didn't look right, but my brain was there, and I could see myself moving out of the way of punches. I figured if you give me a few more seconds, I might be able to weather it, but the referee stopped it at his best discretion, so I can't think of anything.
Very well. All right, Mac, to Marv Albert at ringside.
All right, Ferdy, and we will be back to take a look at the world of amateur boxing. An exclusive interview with Fidel Castro.